Hello and salutations, my name is John Johnson. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, Crow! You do not interrupt my intro, man! You just don't do it. In the last episode, we got here to the Desert, not to the Desert Colossus, we didn't get here either. We were already here at the Spirit Temple, and then we got through the first half as a kid. And we got our pretty new gloves that we have equipped as an adult. Look at the pretty gloves. They're pretty. I'm a pretty girl. I'm sorry, that was a little off. In this episode, we're going to be finishing up the Spirit Temple, which is pretty awesome, because we're in the, I think this is the third to last episode of this series. We have this, one more collection episode, and then the final episode, which is, whoa! Whoa, man! Just absolute whoa. So what we did that in the last episode, and got here, and got the silver gauntlet, so that we can push this giant block out of the way, and finish up the dungeon, which is pretty cool. Like I said last episode, this is kind of a shorter dungeon, but at the same time not super short. This will definitely be the longer of the two episodes that we have experienced. Is that what I'm trying to say? That we've seen in this particular part, this particular dungeon. It'll definitely end up being a longer episode than last, I believe. Sorry about that. Had a little issue there. Anyway, you come in here in this room and we kill the Bombada, or God, what's it called? Beamos, there we go, that was what I was trying to say. I had the B right, couldn't remember anything else. You see how the doors are locked and all that, and then you're like, oh, what do I do? And then you look up and there's a switch right there. Yeah, I totally didn't forget that was there and had to cut for a minute because I couldn't remember. Nope, didn't happen. Nope, so much nope. Anyways, finish that, come through here, and you'll notice striking similarities to, when we did this as a kid. Although I do find it odd that they switched the kid and adult, enemies there. Usually Staphylos, wow, one hit and you're one hit and you quit. Usually the Staphylos are an adult enemy and the Wolfolos are kid enemies, and they kind of switched them. That's weird to me. I don't know if they were trying to be cool or something with that, but whatever. Go over here and play the Zelda's Lullaby as you usually do whenever you see a Triforce sitting on the ground. And we get something for our troubles. I'll give you 3 guesses on what it is. It's the compass. You know it's the compass. You already knew it was the compass. It's the compass. See the compass? Now we can actually look at the dungeon, see how small it actually is. Really not a very big dungeon, to be honest with you. It feels longer. I know I've already said it's a shorter dungeon, and it is. Logistically. That's not the right... Okay. It is a shorter dungeon comparatively to some of the other ones, I believe. But at the same time, it feels longer than it actually is, if that makes any sense. Because of various reasons we'll be getting to, various parts of it that we'll actually get to later in the game. This is a very kind of dangerous area right here with all the boulders and all that. I've actually died in this room, if I remember right. Also, we need to use the hover boots to get this first silver ruby there. So I had to climb back up here. Do not roll jump, because you'll actually... Oh, okay. You'll actually end up overshooting it. You just kind of have to regularly walk off like a normal human being, which I am just absolutely one of. You guys know I'm a regular human being. Yeah, I like the camera angle there. Gives us a nice chance to show off the pretty gloves. In fact, that may be a good point. I sit here for a second. It may be a good point to put a thumbnail. Oh, come on, man! Get out of here. What the crap was I talking about? I don't remember for the life of me. Words! They escape me. It's kind of weird at this point in the game because my normal commentary style revolves around explaining things while I'm doing them, which, yeah, I know some people don't like and some people don't dig, but personally, that's ow, sculpture, die. Also, that should be Gold Sculpture number 98. Oh my lord! We're so close! What was I saying? My normal commentary style revolves around, explaining things pretty much as I'm doing them. And it's kind of weird at this point, and it's not just this, but at the end point of almost any LP where that's my style, it gets kind of weird because you've seen everything. Like, there's not really anything new we're doing here. We're playing the Song of Time, moving blocks, getting silver rubies, using the hover boots. All of that is stuff we've already done in other episodes, so it's not necessarily harder for me to find things to talk about, but at the same time, like. No! Let go of me! No! I think it's the first time we've ever been eaten by like, isn't it? They're evil. Die. If you kill them quick enough, you'll get your shield back, which is what I'm hoping. And then we get to see... Oh, we get rubies too. We get to see the Hylian shield info card again, which is kind of weird. We haven't seen that since very early in the game. Open the Linkle. You're not helping me. Linkle, excuse me. That is your female counterpart, as we discovered earlier on in the series. We get another small key, which is awesome. But yeah, it's not necessarily harder to come up with commentary. It's hard to keep the stream going, if that makes any sense. Because, something, just a little bit of behind the scenes. Excuse me. I'm going to take a sip of water, so I don't sound like I'm choking on dust. Also, I should equip my shield. Dang, why am I choking up all of a sudden? Excuse me. Alright, that's better. Yay, water. Something a little behind the scenes LP stuff for you is just that, whenever you're trying to keep commentary flowing, I know you're here, Mr. Like. I remembered you. I remembered. I love that we can kill those things in one hit now. It makes me so happy. Yay for big Goron sword. And we get all the rubies! Yay. Words. I was saying them, I do believe. Brain fart. Complete and utter total brain fart. Oh yeah. A little trick that I like to use since the Dodge match my commentary style is a invisible enemy, as you may have noticed. Is that whenever I'm trying I'm always trying to be as humorous as I possibly can, obviously, because that's just kind of part of the LP thing, at least in my particular version of it. But whenever I've said something that's funny and I've already paused enough for the laugh to pass, and I'm generally don't know what to say, that's when I'll usually start explaining what I'm doing, which I guess I probably shouldn't be giving away my secrets here. Secrets. But that's usually I use explaining game mechanics, stuff like that, to usually bridge my thought patterns, because I'll start a conversation in my thought pattern and all that, and I'll keep it going for as long as I can. But at some point, like the conversation we're having right now, where I'm talking about it, at some point this conversation is going to run out, and I don't want dead space to end up there. So I have to come up with a game mechanics, like I'm about to do here in a second, after we get this first chest as human art, yeah. But we open up the second chest. This is actually a trap chest. I know it's a trap chest. I know it's going to hurt me. But I have to open every chest in the dungeon, so I'll go ahead and open it. So you see what I did there? I was having a conversation with you guys. It's a very one-sided conversation, obviously. Also, this last song there, you could open it, or you could set it off, but it just pulls a dead hand down. Dead hand, excuse me. A wall master, which is not good for anybody, so we're going to ignore it completely. Oh, hey, didn't mean to do that. You should go away, Mr. Monster. But yeah, like I did there, are you following me up the stairs? You can't get up here. You suck. What was I saying now? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, we were talking about stuff and reasons and stuff. Also, we need to jump down to that hand, which is actually a little bit harder than it may sound. Than it sounds. Jump! Okay, barely made it. Like I did there earlier. I was having a conversation with you guys more or less about the LP thing and how I bridge my thought patterns, and I bridged that to this actual part of the thought pattern by explaining the game mechanics. You know what? This is kind of a pointless conversation. I really don't know why I got off on it. I don't know. It's I get a lot of people who tell me they want to start LPing and all that, and I always encourage it because it's a fantastic hobby and I love it to death. But it's one of those things where, yay, small key, yay, small key, yay, small key. That dude, what is wrong with you today, John? It's one of those things where I always encourage people to start LPing because it's a great thing. At least it has been to me. It's done a lot of good for me. I've met a lot of good people so far, and I'm sure I'll meet plenty more, to be honest with you. Also, we're finally gonna get this gold skull by using Pierre. It's just a great hobby to have, and I get a lot of people asking me how to do it, and I feel like that's kind of a loaded question sometimes, because there are so many different styles, and you have to find your own style to do this. It's not something... I don't want to say it's not something anybody can do, because it is. Anybody can do this. It just takes a matter of patience, I guess, if you want to call it that, and training. No, that's not what I would say, actually. It takes a matter of if you really want to get into it like I have, then it takes a matter of patience, because you have to figure out how you want to do things. I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm not 100%, but if you go back and watch my older videos, Also, there's treasures here now because we pressed the switch and then we did some stuff, and now we can hookshot to it. It's generally speaking, it's God, why can I not keep a solid thought pattern going today? It's not something you can really answer, if that makes any sense. Also, we're not gonna go through that door because there's nothing really behind it. I wanted to hit the switch to show it was there, but it just leads you back to the main room. There's not really a reason for it. It's just, I guess, like a shortcut here, but don't worry about it. If we needed a shortcut, it'd be good to have, but for the time being, we're not even gonna worry about it. Continuing on. Random beatbox. This episode has been so scatterbrained, I'm sorry. I cannot keep a solid thought pattern going for some reason. I have no idea why. But yeah, a lot of people ask me, like, how to LP, and that's not something I can really answer, because you have to discover it for yourself. Like, you have to discover your own style of how to do things, and you can't do that by copying somebody else's style. Like, you just can't. Also, more Anubai here, which are easily taken care of with, I thought there were 3. There are only 2. Which are easily taken care of with a fire. Hey, you phased out of the wall. I saw that. So did you. Mm-hmm. You thought you tricked me, Mr. Anubises. You did not. You failed. Completely. Oh, that's what that switch does. I forgot about that. Yay, now we're trapped and we have to wait for the fire to go down. Wonderful. Wonderful. Also, I think we should... Did we just get... Yeah, we have already gotten all the Skulltulas in this dungeon, which means we're at 99 gold Skulltulas. There is a single gold Skulltula left in the game. A single gold Skulltula. That is amazing. That is absolutely amazing, and I'm so happy about that fact. Ah, now we gotta get the bombs back out. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Like I said, cannot keep a solid thought pattern going for this episode for some reason. This is gonna be a very odd one. I apologize in advance, even though it's not advanced because it's already been happening and you guys know that. Also, we went backwards. Dang it. Way to be stupid, John. Way to be stupid. Shut up, Miyamoto. Go away. Please tell me the Anubises don't come back. Yay, they don't. But yeah, it's one of those things you really have to, like, discover it for yourself and discover your own way to do it. And it's just kind of not something you can just teach people or anything. Come on. Step on the switch, Mr. Statues. We have to kind of trick the statues here into going on the switch. Come on, quickly. 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 I'm not gonna make it. No! Hit the... Yeah, I actually made it. That's actually one of the more difficult parts. I'm surprised I made it as easy as I did. Also, you'll notice there are actually 2 invisible chests here on the side. There we go. That we can go ahead and open up. Also, we should check the map, make sure we've gotten all the chests so far, because we're getting dangerously close to the end of this dungeon already. Like I said, shorter dungeon. Feels longer than it actually is, but it's really not. Let's double check. There's one at the end of there. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We are on fire. We're doing good. Yet another Dark Nut fight here, so this one doesn't wait on us. And it will go by much quicker. Oh yeah, it does wait on us. This one will go by much quicker because we have the big Goron sword, and we're an adult. And which is a lot easier to dodge as an adult for whatever reason. Come on. Swing your axie. There you go. As you can see, whoa, hey, whoa, hey, oh, hey, oh, whoa, hey. No, with the blocky. It's some. I know. I'm trying to finish this conversation with myself. I apologize. But when it comes to, like, people asking me how to LP and all that, it's not something you can just, like, tell somebody how to do. You can tell them, like, what equipment you prefer and all that. Like, I use my Elgato. A lot of people do ask me about the equipment stuff. Also, we're getting the item of this dungeon, so I can probably just shut up and move on from this. This has been such a scatterbrained episode. I've said that like 10 times. Yay, mirror shield. Oh, I know something I can talk about. The shield's pilot surface can reflect light or energy. Press R to use it. Yay, that's the final shield in the game. Man, Link is getting decked out with some equipment. And you see we actually already filled our equipment screen up completely. I think we now... No, we don't have it completely done yet. We have one more thing to get in the game, equipment screen-wise. But we are very close to having it done with. Now, we could take the shortcut here and jump off and all that, but really, I think it's actually quicker if you just head backwards to the dungeon like this. Because we need to get back to that room where all the Anubises were. Oh, actually, no, excuse me, we have this room to do first. I was wrong. Was I? Unfortunately, since we are going to have to be using the mirror shield a lot here in this dungeon, a little bit just more in the in the game, period. We're going to have the Master Sword equipped a lot more, which kind of sucks, honestly. Since the big Goron sword is kind of way more powerful. I don't know, way more powerful, but it's definitely more powerful. You saw how quickly we took care of that Dark Nut. Record time, my friend, record time. So, at the same time, though, Link does look better with the Mirror Shield as opposed to anything else. Still kind of sucks, though. Yeah. Beamoses, you need to die. Also, Beamoses are extremely creepy with the giant mouth on there. Oh, this wall. I forgot about this wall. This wall is kind of tricky. You're supposed to climb up it, obviously, and, you know, kill the Skulltula. Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Kill the Skulltula before you jump up there and all that. But really, I found the easiest way to do this is actually the long shot to the very top. You can there you go. Come on. You can actually reach all the way up there. And I don't know how hookshot works on brick exactly, but I found that to be the easiest way. Screw the Beamoses, we don't have to kill them, we don't have to waste our bombs. Although we almost got hit there. I found that's definitely the easiest way to do that. Just because when you're climbing up there and they're moving and all that, it can be extremely difficult to time everything. So, just hookshot. Again, don't know how hookshot works on bricks. Don't really know the logic behind that, but I mean, whatever. And suddenly, Fire Temple Room. Again, they're kind of reusing ideas here a little bit with all the fake doors and all that. Behind one of these fake doors is actually an ice switch we have to hit to make another ice block appear, because for some reason ice blocks can float in midair in this game. Hey, 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 hey! I killed you. Oh, get out of the way. To make another ice block appear that we hookshot to, and then we hit the switch and then get the boss key. Basically, I just explained this entire... No! I basically just explained this entire room. I don't remember which one has the ice switch. This one? Yes, this one. So we bomb the crap out of that. And then we go ahead and get our arrows out, because we're going to need them. Here we go. And... Skloop-a-doop! Yay, ice switches. And it doesn't really tell you what that does, so I guess if you don't notice that there's an ice block up there, you may be very confused. Luckily, I have played through this game several times, as you guys know. So you are already keenly aware that I know everything about this game. No, I do not. I really don't. It's one of the great things about this game is just the fact that it's as old as it is and people are still discovering. Like, there's a video actually in the Spirit Temple that recently surfaced of a guy doing a blind, like actually blind, like blindfolded run of the Spirit Temple. And I think he was trying to do like a speed run, but it was blindfolded. It was weird. But he actually discovered a brand new glitch in that first room, in the room we got the first Skulltula in. He discovered a brand new glitch, which was hilarious because he was blindfolded and didn't know what was happening, which made it that much better. But it just amazes me that as much, and people like glitch hunt on this game crazily. Like, they spend all their time trying to find all the glitches, and yet here we are 20 years and people still don't know all of them. I don't know why I'm switching from some Skulltulas, from bubbles before I kill them. But yeah, it's awesome that this game is that old and people are still discovering stuff about it. Myself included, there's still stuff I don't know about this game. I don't remember what it was. We actually ran into one not too long ago, if I remember right. So anyways, what we need to do now... Oh, we took care of those enemies. Oh, and we got switched to our friggin' Master Sword. Which... Can you... Let me see. If you don't take it out... You can! Haha! So if we just put the sword away, we don't have to switch. That, see? You see? You discover new things about this game. Of course, this one in particular is just because I'm an idiot and never actually tried. But still, you discover new things about this game all the time, and that makes me very happy. The game has aged very well. Not as well as people say it does. It's not the best game ever made, like people have said. I think it was something special for its time, for sure. And I definitely think it's aged well enough, but it's not the best game ever. I would go to Majora's Mask, if you ask me. Majora's Mask is probably aged better than Ocarina of Time has. Knock on wood for all the Ocarina of Time fanboys that are probably going to kill me for that one. But I mean, it's just my favorite game. What do you expect? What I was going to say earlier, when we got the Mirror Shield. I mentioned it several times. Ooh, I went too far. No, I didn't. I thought I went too far. Yeah, excuse me. Just go away. Go away. Go away! Jeez. Just tank the hits. Something I mentioned in several episodes before, in fact, I think it was episode 2 is the first time I mentioned it, was that they did several edits, censorships in this game, involving different things and different reasons. The big reason for this one, for the Mirror Shield, is actually it used to have the star and crescent moon symbol, which you'll see on screen now. used to have that. That was the original mirror shield, and they took it off for obvious reason because it was offensive to Muslims, to the Islamic faith. Which it's also the same reason they changed the Fire Temple music. Well, these pots are just waylaying on me. Come. Oh yeah, it's because just duck. It's because I forgot. It's because I have the big Goron sword, so I can't block anything. I wonder if I should keep the big Goron sword out for the boss fight then. It's not going to be as easy because we have to use the shield in the boss fights, which we'll actually be getting to here momentarily. Yay! Destroy the face of the statue. Which let me see something actually. Let's double check. Got the big key, the compass, and the map. Man, we got through this temple fast. That may be the fastest temple we've actually gotten to. Anyway, Silkshot did it right there, and it opens up for some reason, and now we go into the face of the goddess and the boss key. And again, we have to fight another Iron Knuckle. But wait, this Iron Knuckle is special. I love the cutscenes in this particular spirit temple, in this temple. Ho ho ho! Looks like someone is here. Come in. I should give him a voice. What voice I give him? Looks like it, Kotake! That's probably stupid, but I don't care anymore. What an outrageous fellow he is to intrude so boldly into our temple! Oh. We should teach outrageous fellow... We should teach this outrageous... You don't just skip a word in the sentence, John. God. So they're gonna teach us a lesson, apparently. Oh, loyal minion. Continue. You were in the middle of something. Destroy this intruder on our behalf. So this is the boss, I guess? No? Okay. Oh, this is an epic cutscene just because of what happens here. Wait for it. Boop. It makes the X pop up out of nowhere, and it's cool. So this Iron Knuckle is actually a little bit special because there's no second phase. You'll notice that the first time we fought both times we fought the Iron Knuckles, you fight them until you knock their armor off, and then you fight them with their armor off. With this one, it actually takes a few extra hits, I believe, in just the normal first phase, which beating him is pretty easy. Yeah, there you go. He's dead. And then he falls off, and you see that it's Nabooru, which explains why the character model has the Gerudo in the face and all that. Yeah, I showed it off in the last episode, or tried to, in the last episode, but didn't really expand upon it any. Well, she looks shocked. Where am I? You're in 7 years in the future, actually. Well, looks like she's back to normal, Kume. You guys take too long to say things. She's just a little girl, but she commands a lot of respect among the Gerudo, Kotake. I take it your guys' names are Kotake and Kume, I know that. Also, this is some of my favorite music in the entire Zelda series, by the way. One of the first songs I did an arrangement for, actually, during my music schooling. And we should brainwash her again? Oh, whoa, hey, you disintegrated her. That's a little extreme. Little much? And then you just disappeared. Oh well, I guess we just head to the door. That's a little extreme though, man. She just like blew the crap up in front of us. Jeez. I feel very bad for her now. So we're already through this dungeon. Well, I mean, we're at the boss fight of this dungeon, but we're pretty much already through this dungeon. That did not take nearly as long as I expected it to. Oh well, I mean, it's okay. This is the second to last recording session. I'm recording these two episodes. They're the two. Shut up, Kotake and Kume. Yeah, that's not self-good Ganondorf. I'm stupid and old and a Gerudo. Bleh. Although I will admit, this is probably one of the more epic boss intro cutscenes. With my flame, I will burn him to the bone. Oh, man, now you're big and have a different hairstyle. That's special. That's special. With my frost, I will freeze him to his soul. So together we are burning... I went 80s rocker there for a second. We're burning to the bone and freezing to the soul. All together, bad choices. I wonder if I can do this with the big Goron sword. It's going to be harder, but I think I'll be able to do it because I give you enough time to put the sword away and still Z-target onto him. Basically, what you have to do here, there are two phases of the fight. One of them will shoot magic at you. Is it going to be the other one? Yep. See it? Nope. It's the fire. Where? Okay. Where's the Z? Nope. It's Z-target. Yeah. You Z-target on whichever one's going to shoot magic at you. And what you got to do is absorb the magic in the mirror shield, as you will see here. The first phase, you have to do it 3 times. Oh no, excuse me, I was wrong. The first phase. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Excuse me. Oh no, it's because I'm Z-targeting. I was about to say. The first phase, you just reflect. Good. You what? 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 What was that crap? Oh, you guys suck. Watch, I'm gonna have the same problems Josh Jackson had when he was doing this fight. You're supposed to reflect it whenever they hit you. Don't Z-target, because it's hard to aim when you Z-target. And you just hit the other wish, like that. There you go. You just gotta keep doing that in the first phase. I think you do it like 3 times each, if I remember right. Kind of a long boss fight, to be honest with you. Kind of tedious. You do that so many times, and then you'll go in the second phase, which I'll explain once you get to it. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. It's a shorter temple, and this is actually the... Where the frick are you? Oh, really? 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 You suck. You are a horrible... Well, I guess you're not really a human being, are you? Well, I mean, you're kind of a human being. Well, at least this one had the decency to get right in front of me. It's a... Words... Again, I mean, I'm keeping the trend up of just not being able to keep a straight head this entire episode. I don't remember what I was talking about at all. I have not been able to keep a solid train of thought at all this entire episode. Last episode I was fine. This is the first record. This is the same recording session. I don't know why I'm having so many problems. Anyways, I keep trying to get back on track. Where are you even? Up to, ow! Come on! That's so not fair. Oh god, I'm doing. They did so much damage. I'm actually gonna die there. Wow, that fire did a lot of damage. Also, I love the fact that the ice just kind of... I think that's the first time I've used a fairy. No, second time. I think I used one in the forest temple, didn't I? And I love that I still got the hit off. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, and now we enter second phase. Let's get serious now, Kotake. Okay. Kotake and Kume's double dynamite attack. And suddenly they're much younger. And don't do it. Oh, she did it. She winked at me. How dare you? You're as bad as the Great Fairies. This one's a little bit different. Instead, they will actually take turns shooting at you, and you have to charge your shield up 3 at a time and then spray it back at them. So that's what we're going to be doing here. And they will trick you up sometimes, so be careful. Just make sure that, you see, we're capturing ice this time, so we have to make sure not to catch a fire, or else it will cancel out the ice. And they will try to trick you up, so be careful. They didn't do it this time, thank God. Once you do that, it'll automatically start firing, which you should just do that. And then jump. And big Goron sword the crap out of him. I bet I can beat her real fast with this. I still don't even remember what the crap I was saying. What was I saying? Oh yeah, this is the second to last recording session in the game. Oh wait. Dodge, this is what I was talking about. It's gonna be harder with the nope, stop Z-targeting. Put the sword away. Put the sword away, thank you. Since you can't God, I messed that up. I'm gonna have to cancel this out. Since you can't use the mirror shield while you have the big Goron sword out. Nope, see? Nope. I'm gonna catch ice. Although now she's gonna shoot 3 fire, and I could have done that, but oh well. Words. I forgot what I was saying. And like that's a surprise at this point in this episode. What the crap was it? Oh yeah, second to last recording session. There we go. I keep getting off track right there. The second to last recording session in this episode, I'm gonna record the Spirit Temple, which is this, and then afterwards I'm gonna record one more collection episode, and then it'll be the last episode, which is the last part of the game. Obviously, I'm not gonna try and spoil it. Stop shooting fire! Shoot ice! What is this, Game of Thrones? Fire and ice. Get it. I haven't actually read that yet. I need to read that. I've heard it's fantastic. Stop with the fire! You shot 3 fires already, man. Come on. Shoot with the ice so I can kill you. I believe one more phase will actually get it, really. That's 4 in a row. You're pushing me, lady. You're seriously pushing your luck here. The ice? With the ice? That's not ice. Why? 5. Come on. Shoot ice. This has to be ice. 5 in a row. There's no way you're doing 6. No way. Absolutely no way. Thank you. I think I should actually be able to beat her with this one if I'm quick enough. Oh, 1 hit in a jump strike. Wonderful. You guys heard me click on the controller. I was like, I want to get the jump strike. And then we have the best boss death in any episode. Or any episode. Dear God. All I'm thinking about is how bad this episode is with all the scatterbrain and craziness. Bleh. Shoot, what a fresh kid. This time we'll get serious, right? Well, hey, you're dead. You're dying. Hey, Kume, what is that above your head? It's a good question. I don't know, but you have one over your head too, Kotake. So comedic. But I'm only 400 years old, and I'm just 380 years old. We're twins. Don't try and lie about your age. Especially about 20 years. That's a big gap. Who are you calling senile? We're twins. How can you be older? How heartless, and then they just go off and bicker about being heartless and ungrateful and all that, and then they die peacefully and go to heaven. Probably not. I'll come back to haunt you. Oh, I love it. They're probably some of my favorite characters, even if they are evil. Yay! Yeah. Yay! We're done. So let's get the heart container. Which, okay. Last time in the game, we'll be able to do this. You guys ready? You guys ready? You got a heart container! Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart! Your life energy will take out, Holly. Feels. And on a peaceful note there. Yes. Actually, this episode's going to end up being pretty long. I think we may actually cross 30 minutes in this one. Well, I mean, a lot of that was the boss fight, and then we got the cutscene here. Not much to be done about that one, I'm afraid. The next episode shouldn't be super long, and then the end episode actually will be very long. Probably between 40 minutes and an hour. So, I mean, you guys can look forward to that. Really, I guess I could split it, but I don't like splitting the end part of an LP. And I know a lot of LPers don't like doing that. So why fix what ain't broken, basically. Oh, hey, looks Nabooru. Kid, let me thank you. Look what the little kid has become in the past 7 years. A competent sword. I mean, really, it's been like 10 minutes for me, but whatever. Well, maybe not 10 minutes, but like an hour, maybe. By the way, I really messed up. I was brainwashed by those old witches. I thought you were dead. I saw them disintegrate you, to be fair. But, I mean, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're okay. But isn't it funny that a person like me could turn out to be a sage of spirit? And now I'm going to fight them as one of the 6 sages. I'm going to pay them back for what they did to me. Good for you. Good for you. Kid. No, Link, the hero of time. Instead of keeping the promise I made back there. Whoa, hold up. Just stop. Stop. Stop right there. I appreciate the medallion. And all that. I really do. But, I mean, personally, I'd like to know what you promised me, and, I mean, I may like to cash in on that, because I feel like that's something I might enjoy a little bit more than a completely useless hunk of orange metal. But, yeah, I'd kind of like to have that instead. If only I knew you would become such a handsome man. And? I should have kept the promise I made. You should have kept that promise! I would have enjoyed that promise. But no, you had to give me a friggin' shiny orange metal piece of crap hunk of junk. Oh, you suck. Link, hero of time. I don't remember what voice I gave you either. Finally, all of us, the 6 sages, have been awakened. Time for the final showdown with the king of evil has come. Before that, though, you should meet the one who is waiting for you. The one who is waiting for you at the Temple of Time. Bye! And he just flies away backwards. Wonderful. And we get a nice little view of Link and the Desert Colossus. So yeah, that's it. Again, I'm so sorry that this episode was nearly as scatterbrained as it was. I don't know what was up with me. I apologize, but we're getting really close to the end of the game here, guys. So I'm very happy about that. We have 2 episodes left. 2 episodes, and we'll be done. Wow, Crow, you... Ow. I was about to say you suck, Crow. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like, leave a comment, tell me what I did right, what I did wrong. Subscribe if you want to see more, and please share with friends. And I'll see you next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. I think I made that joke before. Anyways, see you guys next time.